Oh my god, it's finally here. Huh. Hey, what is going on, guys? Father Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Blade and Sorcery Nomad. The scripting beta has finally arrived and you can now play scriptable mods on the game. However, you do need to make sure that you opt into the beta and be prepared for a few bugs because it is still a beta. But nevertheless, we are going to be proceeding with 5 mods that I have found for you that I know you've been waiting for in Nomad. So what do you say we get started? Okay then, so the first one we're looking at is the jaw physics for U12. Now I'm sure most of you are familiar with this. It allows you to break people's jaws by applying enough force or damage to that area. And it kind of just gets a little bit deformed and hangs loose. So that one's a little bit hard to see. It's covered in too much blood. Let's try again. Boom! We just give her a proper little slap there. Yeah, that one's hanging. Now we're getting some funny faces. Now I'm sure most of you have been waiting for these types of mods to come to Nomad for a while, but you have to bear in mind there is a warning with the update post that you have to be prepared for bugs. There could be some serious consequences to this. Some mods might not work flat out. You just have to bear with it, you know. It's a beta. And of course, if you try to download any scriptable mods and you're not on the beta version yet, they're just not going to work, you know. So you need to make sure that you head onto the store and go down to scroll down to version and change it to scriptable U12.3, that's the one. And then you should be good to go. Just drop mods on your normal way through the manual version or through the mod manager. But right now I think it's time we move on to the next one. Next up is the Heartbreaker for U12. Now this one's basically a spell that you just have to have active in your hand. And then once you have, all you have to do is just sort of punch, oh come here my guy. Just sort of punch it through their chest and you can grab hold, wait a minute, there we go. Grab their heart and rip it out their chest. How epic is that? We can also do it with both hands. So be like, just literally pull their heart straight from their chest. This is another one I know that people were looking forward to having in Nomad. This is so exciting. How cool is it now that you guys can enjoy all of the same mods in Nomad that we can on the PC VR version? Well, at least most of them. Hopefully all of them will get ported over. There will be some which I'm sure won't. But I think we've reached that point. Nomad is up there now when it comes to the mod. You no longer are you trailing behind the PC VR version. You've got the mod manager, so you can get mods just as easily as everybody else. You can now get, as long as the author decides to, you can get the same mods as everybody else as well. So it's a win-win now. I'm just having so much fun pulling these people's hearts out. This is like instant death as well. I love it. But anyway, guys, this is the Heartbreaker for U12 mod. Make sure you check it out for yourself. Link will be in the description. And for now, what do you say we move on to the next one? Okay, so the next mod we're checking out is not a spell. I just want the gravity spell so I can help me fight these guys and kill them a bit quicker so we can get to some ranged enemies. Because the mod that we're checking out today is Premonition for U12. Now I've done this one on my channel before for PC VR, but never for Nomad because it was scripting. But what this mod will allow you to do, once we get some, say, archers in here, is basically when you get shot at by a projectile which could harm you, like an arrow or a fireball from a mage, then time will slow down automatically for you like this. It's really epic. It basically gives you the sense of having fast reflexes, and you can also adjust the settings for it in the mod book so that you can change the amount of time slows down for. Like I got it for 5 seconds, which allows me to properly have some time to react to arrows. Oh my god, we just got a shot in the face. So yeah, that's how that works. Let's go take a look at the next one. Okay, so the next one we're looking at is pretty much Aimbot for your bow and arrow. So if I just grab an arrow here and fire it, it bounced off her sword. Never mind, let me try this again a second. So if I just fire this arrow, zoom, headshot. Now what it does is like having an aimbot, which I'm sure a lot of you will be familiar with. It allows you to fire the arrow and it will automatically guide straight into their head. As long as it doesn't deflect off their sword or something like that, of course. And look at this, my archery skills have severely improved since the last time I played with a bow. A guy got destroyed. Now it's not perfect, of course. There's this little, I've noticed sometimes there's this little glitch where you can't, like if you try to immediately use an arrow again right after, it doesn't always register in the bow. You have to like chuck the arrow down and like grab another one. But apart from that, it works pretty damn well, and it's got some options in the book that you can adjust. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, you can adjust the speed, you can turn it, disable it on and off. Oh, what a nice kick. That was godlike kick. Oh, did she just really survive that to the head? Yo, you're not normal. You shouldn't be alive right now. Why are my kicks so powerful? Ugh. What? That must have bounced off his weapon. There we go. Took that one to the face and it's gone. Oh, sorry, I had the hiccups there. It's the excitement of playing with all these really cool mods on Nomad now. Anyway, what do you say we go take a look at the next one? Okay, the final mod on today's list is another archery mod, but I'm sure you're all familiar with it. It's called To Quiver. Now, basically what it does is, if I show you over here, you see that arrow there? It's going to disappear, yep. And that's because it's gone back to my quiver on my back, meaning we essentially have an unlimited supply of arrows. So if I just launch a few arrows at this guy here, so we've got some falling off and everything nice. And there it's gone. That's because it's reloaded back into my quiver. And that's a really cool handy feature. It helps clean up the arrows and restocks you so you never run out, which is excellent. Obviously a mod like this might go pretty well with the Aimbot mod, which I believe is called Seeking Arrows, yes, but we're not talking about that one now. We're talking about this one, To Quiver. And it's really cool. And of course it has a couple of options in the book as well, which you can use. You can disable it, for example, if you want to. And I believe there you can set how long it takes before the arrow despawns and returns to you. So that's quite useful. And this is an extremely handy mod, which I would combine with Seeking Arrows. But if you were like, you know, an archer, these two mods are the ones for you to enhance you. Which basically make you a god when it comes to archery. Yeah, I'm really sucking at this. Obviously, I haven't got Aimbot on right now. You shall not escape. Yeah, we got him. Cool. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed all the new scriptable mods for Nomad. If you have, I will leave a link down in the video description below. And of course, as always, if you've liked my video, you can let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more. I'm Father Gamer. Bye for now.